want to bore you guys too much with alternative medicine, but that's what I'm going to talk about. And it's not part of allopathy, because you're all familiar with the doctors, how they treat you for diseases. So I'm not going to talk about allopathy, which is your doctor. You go to your doctor, they give you medicines. You're all familiar with that. Or sometimes you say, okay, this is not working for me. I'll go for Ayurveda or Siddha. Different types of medications, right? It's medical systems. So what I'm going to talk to you about is, maybe some of you will be familiar with this, but this is a new way of thinking, which is called functional medicine. So functional medicine has been introduced around 1975 by a doctor called Mark Hyman, and you can see him on YouTube. You can Google him, and he is the father of functional medicine. Modern, very modern. He got introduced in the late 70s. So this approach is started by this doctor who is a full MD. He was a heart surgeon, and then he had himself a lot of problems, a lot of gut issues, a lot of inflammation. We are all familiar with inflammation. These sound common, right? So how to address it? You go to your doctor, allopathy doctor, I'm assuming, then you will get medicines, which are mainly painkillers or anti-inflammatory drugs. So what they do is they automatically reduce inflammation, which is what is causing the pain. But it is a temporary thing. So you're not going to cure this by using this medication. So the problem comes back and back again. So what this Dr. Mark Hyman did was, my own medical system is not working for me, even for himself. So he said, let's find out why this is. Why are people still sick? Why are the doctors not able to cure them? So he started this and said, let us look at all the biomarkers in the body. Right? What is your histamine level? So what is your all the A1C or A1C, blood sugar, and so many other markers. So you can go to the doctor, he'll check you for your liver function test, and he'll tell you, oh, your liver is fine. No? So like that, you have a lot of markers which are not deep enough. So what functional medicine does is, they go through a whole bunch of comprehensive tests. Now, it was in the research stage, but it has come out now to a stage where you can go and, like in the US, you can sign up for functional health for $500, and they check everything in your body, full panel, more than what you see here. So the idea behind that is to identify what kind of issues you are having, fundamental issues, not in terms of describing disease conditions, but what is fundamentally wrong with you. What issue, what is happening in your tissues, why it is like that. So that is the basis of functional medicine, and they are having a lot of success in curing people who have long-term chronic disease. I'm not talking about fever, cough, and all this. This is fine. You can manage.
Is this gentleman?
Yes, that is not having. That's not having. Good. So he's also now talking about longevity and how to prolong life in a healthy way. So you can live to be 100, but if you are living in a wheelchair at 1 month, right? So he's come up with this system where we're just not looking at curing people of superficial things, but how to improve health, how to have a health span. So lifespan is, you know that, right? How many years you live. But health span is, out of that lifespan, how many, you can hear me?
Yeah.
So how many years are you going to be healthy? So if you live to be 80 and your health peaks out at 60, 20 years of pain. Right? So the older, we're all getting there, but as you get older, you have to rethink your health. How you are going to help yourself. Because one thing you guys need to understand is the medical system, the MBBS doctors, they are taught in a very specific way. So, and especially in the US, there is the AMA, American Medical Association. So, if you treat a patient slightly different from what their method is that they have a handbook. If you treat them differently, you will lose your license. The doctors. So, they will not, even if they know something better, they won't advise you. Okay? And the second thing is most doctors do not understand. I'm sure there is a doctor here in the house, but so I don't know if you agree with me or not, but nutrition is not a subject that is taught very well, at least in the US, but I don't know how it is here. So the nutrition is, the doctors assume you are taking care of your nutrition, that you are eating good food, and you are not eating biryani every day and paratha. Okay? Those are bad foods. So if you eat that, it's on you, right? I mean, you cause the problem. So there are things like nutrition that we all should understand. What is a nutritional food? Like what is an inflammatory food? Some of you might have heard of Radhasik. So you all know that, right? So avoid the bad ones and only eat what is appropriate for your health condition. So if you are very healthy, you can digest anything, fine, eat what you want. But most people have issues with digestion. So digestion, that's where I started because I had to understand what is power of my digestion. So I went into this research just to cure myself. So I had some success in doing that. So from time to time, friends come and ask, hey, do you know anything about this? So I find out Dr. Hyman and then explain what he says and how to do this. Okay, let me. Am I over? Yeah. Is it interesting to you guys? Okay. So next I want to talk about minerals. So what can, how many of you know about minerals that the body needs to function? Sodium chloride, salt, what else? Sodium, potassium. Yeah, sodium, potassium. So basically, so then salt is not by itself bad. It doesn't cause IBD. One thing which guys all should know, it is under certain conditions that salt can elevate your blood pressure. So if you really want to bring down your blood pressure in a natural way, then you need to have more potassium. So the RDS, required daily allowance according to the American system, is magnesium you need 400 milligrams every day. Then you need calcium about 600 milligrams, and some of you who have osteoporosis, you may have a higher dose. But these are very basic. Magnesium, calcium and potassium. Potassium, you need 4,700 milligrams, that is 4.7 grams. Sounds like a lot, right? So if you want to get that much from natural foods, how many of you eat salads here? Maybe 10%, okay? So that is good. But how many bowls do you eat? One? One bowl? Five? Oh, how many bowls do you eat of salad?
One bowl. I also eat lot of bananas. Bananas which are develop that brown spots.
Okay. So what I was trying to get at
increases your potassium.
For you to get enough potassium in your body, every day you have to eat 7 to 10 bowls of salad.
How big is the bowl?
Typical bowl, right?
Keep the mic closer.
So the contents, the question about contents, what should be in the bowl? So it depends. In the Western world, people try to eat celery, lettuce,
Cucumber.
mixing in action.
Cucumber.
So,
Onion. Our color makes it.
onion is okay. Onion is a special vegetable. But you should eat more of roughage. So I don't know what to say here, how I can get it to eat it as a salad. And it's all about, yeah, salad is good.
Nana.
What do you
Cucumber.
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 What else?
Even I
Carrot.
pumpkin also.
Beetroot. I eat beetroot.
Pumpkin also. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Okay. So any kind of melon. You can use tomato. Any kind of melon.
I add sprouts also. Is sprouts good?
Sprouts are okay. That's special case. But you can eat sprouts. So what it gives you is the life energy from vegetables. So you need to eat those fresh, uncooked, but clean. The water you wash in, where it through it has to be very clean. So what I'm trying to say is you can't hear?
Yeah.
Okay. I was afraid it was going to. Okay.
நம்ம ஈஸி படிச்சுட்டு இருந்த மாதிரி செஞ்சு cardiac should face you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is okay. Cardiac. Okay. Anyway. Now it's better.
படிச்சோம்.
Okay, that's better. But anyway, next topic, we have the three minerals, magnesium, calcium and potassium. These are very important. And I don't think most of us get enough. Do you think you are 4,700 milligrams of potassium? No. If you get enough potassium, you don't have hypertension if you properly eat. So maybe other reasons can cause, maybe heart disease can cause it. But generally, there's been many cases where people went to eat more potassium-based things. Like Dr. Hyman says, eat 7 balls at least every day.
Banana.
People use RO water.
Banana is good.
Apply the ppm of RO water.
Particularly banana has got a lot of
ppm. You lose minerals. Is it so? What is the minimum level to be maintained in the RO water?
Yes.
The level of ppm.
So
whatever your calcium, magnesium, all those salts are present.
Yes.
Normally in the river bed we get even 200, 300 ppm as the count.
Right.
But people nowadays go for RO water,
Yes.
which is always mostly it is less than 100. Is it good?
I got your question. Okay. So RO water, we all have RO things in your house, and it's clean, pure water. But the downside to that is it removes all the minerals which you need for health. So one thing you can do is you can add mineral salts to it. That means now they're on the market. You can buy it in powder form, or you can buy it in cartridge form. That means it's part of the system. So it purifies, takes out everything, then adds more minerals to it. So that is one way. Otherwise, you have to take in more minerals. Okay? So how do you do that? So RO water, you can use you can take a jug of water from your thing for drinking, and then you add the salt, whatever salt you want, right? You add it to that. Only minerals, nothing else. So that way, you have a healthy electrolyte balance going into your body. If you use pure water, RO water, it can actually leach out essential minerals. So you need to be careful. If you just drink pure RO water, that's not advisable. So, okay, let me go to the next topic.
In salad, which part should be more? Carrot or good?
There's no specific thing, but the green vegetables are better. The greens are better. Green vegetables, any leafy vegetables.
Spinach.
Spinach is a small amount of spinach, not too much. What's the word for it?
Broccoli.
Shilo.
Celery.
What do we eat in the salad? Celery is one. What's that? No. What did it say?
Carrot beans.
Greek. You want to know what we eat? Okay. Anyway, the answer is since you can't make the salad cheers that are enough to provide all the minerals, take supplements. That will solve the problem, right? So that was my original point anyway. Even most Americans don't get enough of these minerals. So now they are turning towards and your mitochondria to be healthy. Anybody know what mitochondria means? Mitochondria. No? Okay, mitochondria is the energy production centers in every cell of your body.
You talk about CQA.
This is what it is. So computer. So, CQR.